welcome to Talk to Martha Live. Finally, we've taken the show live. I promised to be a loose cannon. I'm going to be a producer's nightmare. And just to start today, I want to say hello, Aesko Mumuti Samale. Welcome to Talk to Martha, and you're with me, Martha Malaika Kotokwa. And of course, today I have to welcome a very special guest from the Sohal consultancy group. He's Sanjay Sohal. He was my senior in high school. And today we're talking about a very important topic. We're talking about the alcohol policy, the national alcohol policy of Malawi, and alcohol abuse and teenage drinking. Welcome, Sanjay.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my, this is my first live show.
Oh my God, thank you. It's my first time on TV.
And you're very, like, I'm scared, really.
Wow, I'm actually happy to
because
be here.
I can't trust what comes out of your mouth.
Don't worry, I'll tone it down today.
So, you know, a couple of weeks ago, when the national alcohol policy came, you know, I was on social media, and I could tell people are panicking. Before we start on the national policy, I want you to introduce your company and what is it exactly that the Sohal Consultancy Group does. Okay.
So basically, what I did is I formed a company in 2014, Sohal Consultancy Group, on a level of trying to bring something to the country.
Yeah.
Malawi has always been in a situation whereby no one has been safety conscious with anything that they do, and everyone has always been happy-go-lucky kind of attitude.
Yeah.
So we decided that, you know what, in order to come and help the country, someone needs to step up.
Yes.
So we came in as a company and have tried to improve policies, companies, especially employees, on how to be able to utilize whatever skills that they have, but in a safe manner.
Okay.
So basically, we formed this company to come and consult companies, show companies what we can do, what can be done. Because every other company in Malawi thinks that whatever they're doing is it.
It's the right thing.
It's the right thing. It's not the right thing. It's the best.
Yeah, but there's a lot of room for improvement.
A lot of room for improvement.
Yeah.
On an international level basis, there is so much that we can do.
Are you providing customer relations training? Because I think that's where the core business needs to be.
We do a lot of assessments. We come into companies. We do employee assessments.
Yeah.
We do everything from MASM checks, policy checks.
Yeah.
So basically what we're coming in to do with companies is we're trying to offer a service whereby companies come to us for things that they can't do, because Malawi has never had a safety-conscious value or aspect on any level.
Really?
Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah.
People have opened bakeries with no fire hoses.
You remember that bakery which burned down in Limby with employees?
Exactly, and there are people in there who had no idea what they were doing.
Yes.
Now, if you train your employees to know exactly what's going on, you could avoid all these.
And hopefully not lock them up and leave and go home.
With no fire extinguishers.
Thank you. So let's talk about the national alcohol policy. What exactly is this? Because when I read it, I was like, yeah, people are going to go broke.
It's a little confusing. It's a little bit confusing. So basically what the government has done is they've stepped up to try and stop this epidemic that's sweeping the nation.
Yes.
Which is the alcohol abuse.
Yes.
So they're tackling quite a few things, but mainly you got the alcohol abuse itself, which is involving, that comes to domestic violence, rape cases, teenage pregnancies, spread of HIV.
Yes.
Then they've got the drink driving.
Okay.
Which is one of the major things, and then we've got the underage drinking.
Yeah.
Those are the two main points that they're looking at tackling.
Yes.
Because, believe it or not, from January to April this year alone, the statistics recorded 588 road accidents.
What?
Out of the 588 road accidents, the highest in the history of Malawi, between that, at least 90% of that was involved between mid-20s to early 30s.
Oh, yeah, it's the young ones.
The young ones. Speeding,
after they go
driving.
out,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So in order, I think the government now has seen that this is becoming a really big problem.
Yeah.
So now they've come up with this policy to try and see how we can tackle it.
Yes.
Now, I know as a government alone, they can't do it just alone. They need other stakeholders to get involved.
Because they're only providing the policy guideline, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, it's up to the stakeholders, which is companies, need to come in and step up as well.
Okay.
So that's where we come in, because obviously companies have not practiced this before.
Yes.
We need to guide them on how to go about it.
Yeah.
That's where we come in.
Okay. So I want to talk about, when we talk about binge drinking, I was reading in the policy. What is binge drinking? How do you define binge drinking?
Binge drinking is basically defined as, you know your limit.
Yeah.
You go out, you drink anything, and you know what the outcome is going to be, but you don't care. That's basically binge drinking.
Which is what a majority of Malawians are doing.
Because, again, one is Malawi laws were relaxed.
Yeah.
You know that you can go out on a Friday night, drink up throughout the night, into Saturday, into Sunday, and still jump in your car and no one is going to stop you.
Exactly.
So you know, they're basically giving you leeway to do whatever you want.
And I remember breathalyzers only used to come out like during the Christmas period.
Christmas period, the Easter period. And you know, breathalyzers come out at, even now, breathalyzers only coming out at night.
Yeah.
Now, doesn't necessarily mean that people only drink at night. People also drink during the day. You know? And I think that they also need to come with some contingency as in how they're going to do the testing, because you cannot take breathalyzers and sit outside the bar and wait for people.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Not actually literally outside the bar. But you know, you're targeting people who you know have been outside drinking at a bar.
But maybe they just want people to be safe, like really, really safe. Like, okay, just as soon as
no, it's a good idea. No, look, I mean, it is a good idea, but you know, that's the thing. You don't want to make the people of the community afraid. Okay? You don't want to do that. You want to work with the community. You want to make them understand that, look, we're here to kind of enforce the policy.
And this is good for you in the long run.
Exactly.
It may not be very, very comfortable, because I think, as you're rightly saying, as Malawians, we had developed very bad drinking habits for people who drink.
Very laid back.
I'm glad to say I don't.
Good
anyway, so for the people, who drink, I saw people panicking because they're wondering, how do we then leave our homes if we have 2 drinks? A breathalyzer is obviously going to. Look, what type? Okay, I remember we were talking about it before the program started. What type of breathalyzers are being used? That really came out really nice.
I know that for a fact that before they were using the proper digital breathalyzers, which printed a receipt. So basically what was happening was you caught under the influence of alcohol. They print a receipt, they test you. You sign a receipt, and they take 1 receipt. When you appear in court, that's the evidence. Now, that's the evidence that you produce. Because it doesn't really make sense that if you're going to use what they're using now, which are industrial breathalyzers. Now, industrial breathalyzer, it only tells you, gives you a green light or a red light. The red light means there has been alcohol being detected.
There's not even like a gray area, like an orange area, like you're almost there?
It's going to tell you yes or no. Now, yes or no means either there's alcohol or there's no alcohol. Now, what about if you consumed half a glass of wine? But your normal limit should be 2 glasses of wine. As the law stipulates. You have half a glass of wine, they stop you and you blow and it shows a red light. That means you're under the influence. There is no actual proof, which is actually wrong, to be honest. They need to invest into proper law enforcement breathalyzers. That is not a law enforcement breathalyzer that they're using. And now the problem is, because they're using those breathalyzers, people are now panicking. That, oh, you know, they're using breathalyzer. And because it's the police, what can you do?
Especially here in Malawi.
You see, they stop you at midnight and they use that on you. What do you do? You know?
Okay, so I would like to know, like, probably, is there, like, for example, if you turn the breathalyzer green, what's now the procedure? Do you either pay the fine immediately, or they're planning to take you to the police station, let you sleep at night? What's going to go on?
In all honesty,
100,000 is hard to find, Charlie.
In all honesty, trust me, you know, you can't scam 100 grand at 2 o'clock in the morning. Ain't going to happen. No. Half the time the ATMs are not working. I don't know where you're going to get the money from. But I'll be honest with you, what actually should be done, as normal, all the other countries, this is the practice that they do. When you're caught under the influence, when you're driving under the influence, they will breathalyze you. If you're over the limit, they take you back to the police station. At the police station, they have to breathalyze you again. In that period of time, within that period of time, if you have dropped below the limit, they're allowed to let you go. If you haven't, you are a risk factor to everyone else on the road. They will keep you. For the night. That's basically how it's supposed to be done. But they have to breathalyze you twice. And then again, doesn't necessarily only mean breathalyzing. So look, there is maybe not enough breathalyzers around the country. But the police do not have the training to even test people without a breathalyzer.
That's what I wanted to ask. That, I mean, as also as society or as Malawians, should we ask that the police should be properly trained?
Absolutely.
Because the fact of the matter is, even if it's green and you don't know how much I've had, is it really fair for you to write me up? Because normally, even as you're already saying, the procedure of arresting or, you know, charging somebody with driving under the influence is they have to go to the police station, breathalyze you,
yes,
and then wait for you to sober up, and then you start those discussions.
Exactly. That's basically how it's supposed. That's how it works everywhere around the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, sometimes they don't even they don't charge you and lock you up till morning. In other countries, they'll let you sit on a bench.
Exactly.
Then they'll ask for you to call somebody
to come pick
you up with your charge.
Exactly.
Then you can come and answer it after you sober up.
That is exactly. Now again, you see now what they need is they need to have a receipt.
Yes.
Now if you don't have a receipt in court tomorrow, it actually puts a bit of it's a dicey situation whereby the policeman reports to the courts and says, yes, I caught him driving under the influence.
Yeah.
And you say, but now I'm sober, prove it.
Yeah. But you see, they know Malawians.
Exactly. People are scared. And hope, I don't know, that's the problem.
Okay, man, court. Ukankanina wa police.
You know, that's the kind of.
So in other words, and you know, actually, you know, when I saw this national policy, it's as you're rightly saying, if they don't get enough training, there's also a loophole for this beautiful thing called corruption.
Trust me, there's a big loophole.
Because I mean, I don't have 100 grand.
No.
Yeah. So probably if I'm coming, I've probably drank all my money. Maybe 20 if I'm doing okay, if it's month end.
And 10,000 will get yours?
Or 10,000. Then I'll just say, okay, listen.
That's all I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you see another thing. this is where the other problem is that there is no actual now fine for drink driving.
Yeah.
Is that your fines are now being passed in court.
Okay.
So basically, whichever judge that you face in court is going to give you a fine. He's going to slap you with whatever fine he feels adequate enough for the offense.
Oh, are you saying in the laws of Malawi there's
supposed to be a drink driving fine?
Oh, so now...
Because of the policy coming out.
It means that basically they cannot implement this policy in the next few months.
Look, we've already seen in the media, it's shown, there's a minibus driver that was forced to pay 480,000 kwacha in Lilongwe.
Yeah.
Yeah, for drink driving.
What?
Yes.
Based on what?
This is because there is no proper... Look, what the government needs to do, they've come out with a policy, yes. We understand the policy is there.
Yeah.
But now implement, break it down.
Yeah.
People who are driving, for example, minibus drivers.
Yeah.
Because they're carrying passengers, kids, women.
Yeah.
They should be at a higher, there should be a higher fine for them if they're caught driving under the influence.
Okay.
Truck drivers.
Yeah.
Also should have a high fine.
Yeah, yeah.
So, because depending on what kind of categorize the motor vehicles. The same way they do with the license.
1 million if they're carrying fuel.
Exactly. So, I like that one. So you see, the same way road traffic categorizes your driver's license and tells you got class A, class B, class C, they should do the same for the alcohol.
Right.
Even a person on a bicycle, he's also using a road.
Yes.
If he's drunk on a bicycle and he comes into the road and you bump him, what does that mean?
Is it driving under the influence?
Look, the laws of Malawi stipulate if you bump a pedestrian or a cyclist, it's manslaughter.
Yeah, it is.
So it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
So what if the guy is drunk on a bicycle? Why should an innocent person
go
face jail charges for that?
Yeah, that's
you see?
true.
So those are the kind of things they need to look into.
Okay.
Now, most of the people that are drinking in the suburbs in Kachasu,
I
mean, those guys are jumping on their bicycles.
Now they're drinking something they call midori.
Oh, minori?
Midori.
I
don't even know what that is.
We need to try. We need to go check that out. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So apparently there's something like called midori. After all these, those sachets, those are
the blackberries and the what.
There was another one which used to smell like amarula. Because I remember, at the containers, I remember we have one which sells cooking oil. So most of them are surrounding where the ones selling those drinks, So when you're passing, you're like, what's the amarula?
Like
and you're no, that's actually, they made an amarula flavored one.
Are you serious?
The ones which they banned.
But again, you see, this is another thing. How do you introduce an alcohol policy when you allow even vendors to sell alcohol
without licenses?
Without licenses.
Yes.
Now you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The big investors like the Carlsbergs, the SAB.
Yeah.
Look, they're putting in a lot of effort.
Yeah, and a lot of money.
And they're supporting the national alcohol policy.
Yes.
They're there. They're doing campaigns. SAB is actually doing one on the 15th of September.
Yes.
Which is a big campaign for them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're doing that, and they're contributing into this.
Yeah.
So obviously, Carlsberg's going to follow suit. Malawi is going to follow suit.
Yeah.
But now, what about the vendors?
Yeah.
Look at the people in town is one thing. The town is on a small scale.
Yes.
Let's look at outside of town.
Okay.
Let's look at the Ndirandes, the Bangwes, the what.
Yeah.
Look at those areas. Now people living in those areas are drinking these Kachasus cheap drinks.
Yes.
The government there's no fines for that.
Yes.
The government is not going to go there and go and look and say, oh, you selling this.
Yeah.
That could have been done long time ago.
Yeah. And all these rider
XXX.
Oh,
hey, I did triple X. Oh, my God.
So, I mean, I hear you that there's a lot of work that still needs to be done.
It's an epidemic. To be honest, it's like a plague.
Yeah.
It's sweeping through this country like a plague.
Yeah, we have to go for a break. I'm really enjoying our discussion.
I think we should.
Yeah, so we'll see you soon. We're talking about the national alcohol policy, whether or not it's ready to be implemented. I'm with Sanjay Sohal from the Sohal Consultancy Group. Keep watching. We'll see you soon. For those of you who are just joining us, today we're talking about the national alcohol policy, and I'm having fun here in studio live with Sanjay. Sohal, you're too much, you need to behave. So for those of you who are watching us at home, you can call me on my line for the last 5 minutes of the show on 0999 52300. You can talk to me live here on Talk to Martha. Welcome back, Sanjay.
Thank you.
Okay, you need to behave.
Okay, I'm behaving.
Much,
All right, let's get back to business. Let's get back to business.
Reading the national alcohol policy, what were some of the negative impacts that alcohol abuse is having on society?
Look, as I said, there's quite a few. We've got the alcohol abuse, which is now relating to the domestic violence, the rape, the HIV, the teenage pregnancies.
Yeah.
Then we have the two most important, which were the drink driving and the underage drinking.
I want to talk about the underage drinking. I'll give you an example. I remember early on this year, you know, my son had wanted, because I have a teenage son who's 14.
All right.
So he wanted to hang out with his friends. Then he was like, oh, you know, I want to go to ShopRite. We'll have lunch with my friends and we'll hang out. And then maybe we'll go to French Cultural Center. Okay. Okay, so I'm like a psycho mom, maybe.
Yeah, not psycho.
Because I really don't like, I really want to know exactly
what he's doing,
what he's getting up to, because I knew what I got up to.
Let's not even go there.
So, you know, I decided to do a drive-by. Yeah,
and you were shocked, eh? You were shocked.
I decided to do a drive-by by French Cultural Center. You know, when I went in, I just wanted to go home and grab my Bible and just smack all those stupid. Because, you know, when I went there, first and foremost, you see a line of as you're saying, vendors, whether female or male. They had those alcohol, like that alcohol which was banned. Yeah. They had them in 5 liters, they had sachets, they had bottles, all the range was there. Yeah. Okay? And when you go inside, you see these young teenage girls, they're drunk.
Absolutely.
The boys are groping them. And you know, in places like those, it's not just the young ones, but they're older guys.
Everyone's taking advantage.
Come to prey on the younger girls.
Exactly, they take advantage of them.
I thought, you know, and luckily, because I swear my son must have guessed it, because he wasn't there. Because if he was there, it wasn't going to be a talk.
But you know,
it was going to be something else.
You know, but you know the thing is that's the exact the issue that we have.
Yeah.
I don't know what parents know that their children are going out there. They're underage.
Yeah.
And more or less, the excuse for children is, Mom, Dad, I'm going to stay at so-and-so's house. Yeah. Or so-and-so, I'm going to stay at so-and-so's house.
Yeah.
That already is a sign on its own. The parents need to know that there's something going on.
Exactly.
Number one. Number two, the issue that there is no sensitivity when it comes to alcohol purchasing in shops anywhere in Malawi.
Yeah. Because a small kid
kid can go and purchase a packet of cigarettes and a bottle of brandy or whiskey or beers or whatever. Yeah. So what you're doing is, by parents sending their kids in order to go buy that, you're basically also showing your kid that this is an easier way, it's okay, and you can do it on your own.
Yes.
Now, what do kids going to do in that? They're going to take advantage of that situation.
If you send them when they're 8, 10, by 12, they're going to want to taste what it is
and they're going to be tasting it in the house.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be, at 14 and 16, they're going to be going with their friends and saying, you know, I can buy. Now, number one, we all know that anyone can walk in any liquor shop in Malawi and buy.
Yes.
There's no enforcement.
No.
Why is that?
Exactly my
They
point.
need to implement. Before we start looking at the other issues, let's start talking about where the problem is coming from.
Okay.
That's why, as I said, companies like South African breweries, if you look at SAB, if you go in any shop that SAB's got a poster, it stipulates at the bottom, not for sale for under 18s.
Yes.
Unfortunately, other people don't do that.
Yeah. So can you ask, now that you're in liaison with SABs, can you ask them to print posters for every shop that is selling their product, that they should tell the shopkeepers that they should write a poster, we do not sell alcohol.
We've actually designed a poster for SAB.
Yeah.
It actually says, warning, alcohol is not sold to any under 18s.
Yeah.
And ID will be required to prove that you're over 18, because national ID has now come out.
Yes.
So now I don't see the reason why not students cannot come and produce ID.
They should actually encourage
that people produce ID.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
They should do that. And also,
even in clubs.
Even in clubs, anywhere.
Yeah.
It should be clubs.
Yeah.
It should be retail shops.
Yeah.
Look, the thing is, we've already gone so far in this country with this epidemic.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. Let's look at drink driving.
Okay.
Drink driving is a very big issue. But how do you stop drink driving when you've got bottle stores all the way on the main road from Sanjay to Mzuzu? Now, how do you control drink driving? Now, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
No.
If you've got bottle stores, people are going to stop.
Yeah.
People are going to stop. But again, as I said, drink driving is not an issue. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
But there's a smarter way of doing things. If people know, if they take it out there and tell people, you can have 4 beers, but if you drink 2 bottles of water in 2 hours, your alcohol limit goes down.
Yeah.
And depends what alcohol you're drinking.
Yeah.
If you drink spirits, if you drink the hard liquor, you drink the beer, it's different.
Yeah. Should we take this call and see what this is about? Hello and good evening. Welcome to Talk to Martha.
Hello.
Hello.
I saw in W.
Thank you, Maswela. Hello. Fusani. Yeah, amashopo, I think Sanjay. Amashopo akwenera kukana. Kungulitsa mwana wanu. Ndetu kupempe ninuyo makolo kuti musiku maana. Mwana chifukwa ife tikufuna kuti pakhale makolo adziwe kuti samayenera kuwatuma ana a size yochepera zaka 18 kupita ukagula mowa tifodya. That was an interesting one.
Yeah, because she's got a point.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same thing we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, the only way we can control this and get over this, it has to start at home.
Yeah.
This cannot be controlled from government level or anything. This needs to start at home.
Yes.
Parents, as an upbringing way, that's how parents upbring their kids.
Yeah.
This is the first thing that we need to do.
Yeah.
Is parents need to start from at home.
Yes.
When the kids are being brought up that way, they will know.
Let's see who's calling. Hello. Good evening. Welcome to Talk to Martha.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
The now.
Yeah.
My
fertilizers, I think there's only two companies na no bedi. Kunena kuti even though national alcohol policy yatuluka andi said even though national policy yatuluka pakwena ukhando ndomeko yenera just because national policy yatuluka doesn't mean kuti angothamangira kuichita implemented mene ilili because akwenera ukhazikisaso ndondomeko yoti for example mene anakugwirira ninuyo amayenera kukumangani mpaka kundende munalakwira munthu or just because you were driving under the influence. There we go.
That is a very interesting question, which comes back to me again.
Yeah.
Like basically what he's probably mentioning, if we come as a community base, so communities come together.
Yeah.
Let's talk about clubs.
Yeah.
Bars, clubs, discos, whatever the case. Another solution. Installing breathalyzers in your clubs will help resolve this issue.
Okay.
Because you are now giving your clients access.
Yeah.
If they feel they're drunk and they can't drive and they want to ensure that they don't get caught,
Yes.
they go to the breathalyzer in your club, they blow in it, it'll tell them the alcohol to blood to alcohol measurement, and he'll know, okay, wait, I'm still a little bit high, let me sit down, let me wait.
And drink some
water, give me another 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, he'll check himself again. Oh, okay, I'm below the limit, I can now drive. This is, see, another thing that clubs can do, right? As I mentioned to you, Dusk to Dawn is doing that.
Really?
Yes, they've ordered from us for breathalyzers for their clients.
Okay.
So their clients come in, they get tested, they check themselves before they jump in their car. It doesn't necessarily mean, as I said, 2 glasses of wine.
Yes.
It's, look, the ratio for the alcohol level is different because it also works on the human weight, your size, your weight, your mass.
Very true.
So all that you have to take into consideration. So 2 beers on me and 2 beers on the guy who weighs 120 kilos is going to be a big difference. So take that into consideration. This is how it's going to work. So before we just started implement stuff and say, let's the police grab people. Let's come out there. Let's put out the word. Let's organize.
Train the police.
Campaigns. Get the polies proper training.
And the campaigns,
and we need to know proper figures. Because according to us, we know we're dealing with Zimbabwe, Zambia, and South Africa. The blood to alcohol level is 0.05 if you're driving. If you're using machinery, it's 0.03.
Okay.
Right? So there's different alcohol levels.
So the fact of the matter is, we're saying good as a nation. We have received the national policy positive.
But now,
a lot of work needs to be done. Don't, and you know, as you're already saying, abolish the or someone could dikirira banja pama club, ikangoti green pa, ntayo mwe awukakutsegera.
No. Look, the thing is, again, there's a way. Even the community, the police itself, let's not give it the city council itself. The city council can come up with a concept, which we've actually designed a concept called Smart Way Home. Which means you have got so many taxi drivers in this country. You've got people who hire out cars. Register them together. Put them under one program, Smart Way Home. They can run their businesses from clubs because people are obviously going to complain, how am I going to get home?
And it should also be affordable.
It should be affordable. It will be affordable. These guys are going to make money. Everyone makes money. People are safe on the roads. So this is basically going to help the community. People are going to be making money. It's going to be safer. It's just a project for everyone. That's why I said it's for all of us to get up and do everything together. It cannot be done by one person alone or one stakeholder alone. The government alone cannot resolve this.
I do understand because, you know, we look at Maiko and Sad, right? We look at the United States. There's such a thing as designated driving. And I remember when we were talking before the show, we talked about the fact that you have that one friend.
There's always a one friend
who doesn't drink.
But now, you're under the influence of alcohol. I'm driving. I'm driving myself.
You can't, wait. It's not even the way you said it. Usually it's like, no, give us a good, no.
Come on. Come on. I was saying, look, I'm going to go.
You can't even talk properly.
You know? So it's you know, if you're going to go out on a drinking spree, you have there's always a one friend who doesn't drink.
That needs to be helping us out.
There's other options. If all of your friends are drinking, you know what you could do?
You rotate.
Even 5 of you guys. It's simple. Get one of your wives to drop you off and pick you up when you're finished.
Thank you. Our time is up, Sanjay.
Thanks so much.
I have to thank you so much for coming to the show. It was
really
wonderful, amazing.
Thank you so much.
Really funny though. So you've been watching Talk to Martha, and today we were tackling the national alcohol policy. So Sanjay Sohal is from the Sanjay Consultancy Group, and he wants companies to also be involved in, you know, raising awareness on especially underage drinking. I think companies should get involved where we need to tell our youth there's such a thing as responsible drinking, and others also need to engage in responsible drinking, which is not binge drinking. Thank you so much for watching our show, and as you have heard today, we are live from the studio. You can call us every time you see Talk to Martha. You can call us on 0999 523 000. We'll see you next time, and you can give us suggestions of other topics that you want us to tackle. Have a good night.